Warm greetings from the high 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. Yes, honey, it is swelter hot in the high 10. Very, very warm today. Thank you all for joining me. Um, I have some disturbing news coming out of Oklahoma. It's a story I found the other day. I just was like, what in God's name is wrong with people? This story is one of those sad stories. Hello, buddy. How you doing, buddy? This is one of those sad stories where people take advantage of people because they draw income, social security checks, and I do believe the brother is the culprit. He and his wife are the culprits behind the death of his own damn sister. And I'm disgusted. I'm not in a good mood today anyway. But this story definitely does not help my mood. And I will go live later with the continuation of the Summer Wells disappearance. I have got visual of some very disturbing pictures of their home, and I will go live later tonight to discuss those said photographs and where the case stands now, and also the Echo search. I do believe there's something with that. Somebody's got commentary pertaining to that tonight. I possibly need to wait to watch that before I go live, and maybe I can slide that info into that video later. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. Pertaining to this story here, turn this machine down so you all can hear. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you so much for your faithfulness. I really appreciate it. Hold on one second, honey. Hold on. Here we go.
A ghastly discovery in the basement of a Norman home.
A missing woman's body wrapped up in plastic and then stashed under the stairs.
News 4's Bria Berry is just back from Norman with the details. Bria.
Well, Kevin, a tip from a man in California prompted police to search a Norman home. They found a container and a body that may explain what happened to a missing woman. Police are not saying much, but court documents are filling in the gaps.
I didn't know that it was this close.
That happened so close to us, we just moved in too, so that's a little frightening to hear.
OU students uneasy after finding out about a dead woman lying in the basement of a home on Lindsay near campus. An affidavit revealing the woman was wrapped in 20 to 30 layers of plastic, tape, and a rope. The body belonging to Margarita Sandoval.
That's not something that just happens in Norman, Oklahoma.
It's crazy. Considering it's so close to campus and a bunch of college kids live around here.
The affidavit saying Sandoval was reported missing by family members in 2018, going on to say she lived with her brother and sister-in-law at their apartment that same year. Before she was reported missing, Sandoval told police the couple was abusing her. Authorities say they investigated the claim, but the victim declined to press charges.
This is a pretty quiet neighborhood too, so definitely wouldn't expect that to be around.
Sandoval's body lying under the stairs of his home untouched for 3 years. She was found on May 13th this year. Court documents say the couple was collecting Social Security benefits intended for Sandoval's special needs, and that she was a patient at Griffin Memorial Hospital.
Shocking, definitely shocking. I was definitely not expecting to hear that from you.
While Sandoval's cause of death is still under investigation, we tried to contact the victim's brother and did not get a response.
Of course not. You won't be getting a response from him. He and his dusty ass wife. Oh my God, I could just spit fire. That's the said information. You can go to YouTube to get that verification. I'm going to go ahead and read you information pertaining to this sweet girl. Oh man, this is ridiculous. Every day, it's just non-stop mayhem. Thank you all for joining me. Okay. Man, this is bad. KFOR is the source. Dead woman's body wrapped in layers of plastic. Found in Norman home. Court document reveals shocking new details. New documents obtained by KFOR shed light on the death of a woman whose body was found wrapped in plastic in a Norman home near the University of Oklahoma campus. Students who lived by the home told KFOR the discovery gives them an uneasy feeling. That's not something that just like happens in Norman, Oklahoma, says Jeannie Welborn. That happened so close to us, we just moved in too, said Michael Horn. Norman Police Department patrol officers responded to the home in 700 block of West Lindsay Street. The man who lives there told police he moved into the residence in 2019, and at the time he allowed his friend to store things in the basement, but he knew nothing about a dead body in the basement. The man then gave consent to search the basement, according to court documents. Detectives went into the basement and located an approximately 3-foot by 4-foot container that had been wrapped in high-density plastic, packing tape, and rope. The container was stored underneath the stairs of the basement and was not in sight, according to an affidavit. The body of a missing woman was found in the basement of a Norman home. As detectives cut the plastic wrap around the body, they noticed an odor and insects. The state of Oklahoma medical examiner was contacted and the container was transported to the medical examiner's office. The medical examiner confirmed that the body belonged to a female. After interviewing the homeowner's daughter, police found out there were 2 additional people living with the homeowner with his family for a short period of time. Court documents do not reveal when the 2 additional people moved out. Hi, everybody in the chat. During the interview, the daughter told police she overheard the 2 people talking about a dead body in the basement, quote unquote, according to court documents. On May 14, 2021, Norman police served a search warrant at the married couple's apartment, and documents were recovered showing that they were receiving Social Security benefits, intending for the husband's special needs sister, Margarita Sandoval, according to the affidavit. Detectives reached out to Sandoval's family members to locate her and learned that she has not been seen in a couple of years and that the family had reported her as a missing person in 2018, court documents revealed. On February 17, 2018, Margarita told an officer taking the report that her brother and sister-in-law, whom she was living with, were abusing her. The officer noted that at the time of the report, Margarita had bruises on her hands, arms, and face, according to the affidavit. Norman police released this statement to KFOR regarding the report. We completed a thorough investigation into this report that included follow-ups from our agency. It was also referred to Adult Protective Services. The victim declined to pursue charges. We did request that APS continue with this follow-up on the alleged situation. Norman Police Department. From January 2018 through April 2018, there were multiple reports generated by law enforcement and state agencies involving Sandoval. The last report that mentioned her was on April 16, 2018. Based on the timeline of facts, authorities know the last place Sandoval was living was her brother and sister-in-law's apartment in Norman. On June 21, 2021, Norman police detectives executed a warrant at the apartment and seized buccal swabs and photographs. KFOR reached out to the police department for comment, and they told us Sandoval's case is an ongoing death investigation. That is the said information coming out of Norman, Oklahoma, the city that houses the University of Oklahoma. This is right near campus. You can go in and verify this said information. News 4. KFOR is the source. This is utterly despicable. You, a brother, has custody rights to your sister. If you felt the need that you could no longer be responsible for her, she was a burden to you, you could have placed her in Adult Protective Services care. They would have found her a group home. Bottom line, no, but you're like everybody else. You're so damn greedy. You want the money. I don't want to be bothered with the sister, but I want her damn check. And you two are so stupid, you and your wife, you're sitting there living in somebody else's damn house, whispering about the damn dead sister. Oh, and you knew what you was doing because you wrapped her nice about 30 times with rope. Wow, really? Where was she going? She was dead. I'm dead. This story is stupid. utterly stupid. You see, it ain't just kids that go missing. It ain't just kids that get abused. We do have adults who are abused. People abused by their spouses, their family members, their significant other. And we have people who abuse the mentally disabled. And you are a weak piece of you know what if you abuse a child, elderly, and a mentally disabled individual. You could have forfeited your rights, sir, and handed her over, and the Adult Protective Services, the state, whomever, would have taken over from there. But no, you want that money, that little money she was getting. You had to have it. So you what? You done killed your sister, you and your wife? Yeah, I'm gonna ride her in there too, because I won't doubt that both of you did something to your sister. And the fact that you stored her in somebody else's house, it was bad enough you callous to kill your own damn blood and collect her damn money. Ain't no telling what else you got in her name. You probably got every damn thing in your house in her damn name. Your cable, your Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm saying it. I'm hot butter this evening. Bet everything's in that dead woman's name, except for the damn lease of that raggedy apartment you in. Hell, I don't know. It's probably a great apartment. You've been using your sister's damn credit. She ain't out there applying for no Visa, MasterCard. Wow. See, now you all see what I'm saying? That you don't know people. That's what I preach on this channel. You do not know anybody. These MFs could be related to you by blood, first blood, and throw you under the bus. And you have nothing in you if you will use a mentally disabled person for their check and kill them and still be collecting their damn checks. And they found it in the warrant served on the apartment, all her documents at their apartment. And these two goofy ass couple in somebody else's house whispering, and somebody heard them and called the law. Well, just imagine had they not been whispering, how long that dead body would have been laying down there in that damn man's basement. I'm dead. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is sad. And what's even more sick, besides you killing your sister, taking her checks, using your friend to store her body in his house. What did you tell your family when they were asking, where is she? Where is she at? I thought she was living with you and your wife. What'd you tell her? Oh, she's in a group home. I couldn't deal with it any longer. Oh, she's in a group home. And nobody said, well, I'm going to go see her. Which group home is she in? Lord have mercy. I'm dead. When I get the information pertaining to these two jokers, their age, where they are, hopefully they're in jail. Because that's where their asses belong. Or 6 feet under. Maybe we should wrap you all in 30 sheets of plastic. See how you feel. Matter of fact, we won't even kill you. We'll wrap you alive and see how that feels. Yes, by the week. They get worse and worse. I'm just sitting here reading this. During the interview, the daughter told police, this is the daughter of the homeowner, she overheard two people talking about a dead body in the basement. Can you imagine being in the same house and hearing these two people talk about a dead person in the basement of the house that you sitting your tail in? So here it is, this person, I don't know if they stayed there or what, but I believe it's the father's house. It's a whole lot of people mixed up in this, because I really couldn't really understand how many damn people were living in the house. But anyway, this couple was staying with somebody. And that somebody's daughter overheard them talking about a dead body. Well, guess what? You ain't got to whisper no more. And you ain't got to worry about lying no more. You ain't about to collect that dead sister's check no more. You ain't getting ready to have no Wi-Fi no more. You ain't got to worry about paying your rent no more. A car note no more. You ain't about to worry about nothing no more. Thank you, Jesus. All you had to do was turn her over to the state, and they would have picked up the slack. But because you're like so many people, you're so effing greedy, you wanted to collect that check without having to be responsible for your own sister. And I get it. Depending on her needs, maybe she was a burden. She was too much to deal with, handle. I don't know. But killing her was not the answer. There are a lot of people who cannot handle a special needs person. And I will respect the person if they say, hey, I can't do it, and hand the baton over to somebody else that can. But killing them and collecting their damn Social Security check, disability check, whatsoever, is foul as hell. And I can't wait till they show some pictures of this effing brother and his wife. I cannot wait. I do believe that they are Hispanic because the Sandoval, I believe, is a Hispanic last name. I'm looking forward to seeing what this Boo Boo the Clown brother looks like. That's all I got for you all today. I'm just, man, I'm moody today, and I'm tired of these stories. It's got to be an end. It's got to be an end. KFOR is the source if you need verification for the story. I'm going to recap this for those coming in the chat. A lady had been reporting her brother abusing her and his wife a few years back. She wouldn't press charges. Police told the CPS, not the CPS, but the Adult Protective Services to follow up with the investigation. I don't know if they did. And somehow she ends up dead. So I don't know if she went back with these people, because I read another article that stated she was in a temporary facility. So I have to ask myself, how long did she stay in that facility, and when did she go back or get in cahoots with her brother to get murdered? Because she had to be alone with him in order to become a victim. Then we have to ask ourselves, where did he kill her at? Did you kill her in these people's house? How'd you get her down to the basement? Let's think about this. You and your wife, what? Lived somewhere at one time and the sister stayed with you. You knocked your sister off. You packed her up in a tub. And then when something didn't go right, you and your wife had to live with these people. See, none of this makes no sense. You end up taking your damn tub down there with your dead sister in a fucking plastic tub and started in a stranger's basement. Did I get that correct? Lord. This is ridiculous. Your own sister. It is bad enough we have people out here who have no empathy and don't care about other people. But for you to be related to somebody and you would plan the demise of your own flesh and blood, you are despicable. There really isn't a word for you. There's no word for you in the American dictionary. There is no word. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? There is no word. And I'm disgusted. Like I said, I'm not in the best mood today. And seeing those pictures of our little Summer Buttercup, how she was living in that house. And here's somebody who's an adult, who's older than Summer, older than a child, but she needed help. You kill your own sister. just for some money. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. I want to thank you all for joining me, following the content, subscribing. Thank you for the new subscribers. I'm not going to stay on here any longer because I need to catch my breath right now. I'm utterly disgusted. Utterly disgusted. Join me later for a live discussion pertaining to Summer Wells. I will discuss what is to be expected now. Where is this case going now with all this extra information coming out, interviews, tours of the house, more photos have been uploaded to YT of the house, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around how in the world we came to this point, because it's bad. And see, this is what I hate about hearing about people being dead or missing, is that there's always somebody that knew the truth. There's always somebody that held the secret of what the fuck was going on with somebody, and they didn't do any damn thing. And if they did do something, obviously it wasn't enough, or they were sitting, lying in wait to see if somebody else was going to do something. Authorities, CPS, Adult Protective Services, which is not their fault if they actually tried. But this is ridiculous. These stories are ridiculous. They're redundant. I'm sick of them. I'm just sick of them. Yes, Norman, Oklahoma. Well, she was wrapped in 30 sheets of plastic. 20 to 30 sheets. That's why nobody smelled her. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you so much. Hello, Melissa. How you doing? Join me later. A couple hours. I'm going to rest up a bit, and then I will try to go live. I took a break last night because I needed a break bad. But I just want to go ahead and chop up the latest information pertaining to Summer Wells. It's getting worse by the day. I mean, the sad part about this story is this child hasn't been seen, and all this chitter chatter and pictures and videos and interviews. It's like, you know what, man, just tell us where the baby is, because I'm sick of this circus. If I wanted to go to the circus, I'd pay to go. But unfortunately, I don't even have to pay to go to the circus, because I can just hit the damn YT app and I'm in there for free. Man, this is just, oh Lord God, give me strength. If you need verification for this information that I've just brought you pertaining to Norman, Oklahoma, KFOR is the source. A young lady was found wrapped in 20 to 30 sheets of plastic and rope inside of a tub in a basement of someone. It is believed that her brother and his wife, murdered this young lady, stored her in his tub, and stored her in his friend's basement. Obviously, the homeowner saying they had no knowledge of a dead woman in a tub in the basement. It was only when the daughter of the homeowner, overheard the two people talking that she alerted authorities of this said conversation. And then law enforcement got involved. And now here we are. Search warrant executed for their home. Verification of them receiving checks in the dead woman's name, and she's dead. And also discovery of the dead body near the University of Oklahoma in a house in a basement. She's a young lady, nice looking young girl, special needs. I want to thank you all for joining me. Join me a little bit later for an update. Put your seatbelt on, because you're probably gonna need it. God bless everybody. Bless the children. You see something, say something. Please pray for Chadwick Carr, 32, missing out of East Tennessee, Clinton, Tennessee, and Deshina Kyle, 27, still missing out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Pray for them, and honey, pray for the queen too, because the queen needs it right now. I'll be back on a little bit later. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. Thank you so very much. This is the latest information, and I will be back a little bit later. Everyday Shenanigans.